tonight?
It's been frustrating all year that we haven't been able to string, like 3 to 4 consistent games, where we feel like our habits and details are consistently there.
When passes just aren't being connected tonight, what is the reason for that?
The number one reason would be being prepared to know what you're going to do with the puck before you get it.
Tyler Johnson was not out there tonight.
Yeah, he had to attend to a family matter, so he had to go back home.
And Brando's ability to come back after that hit.
Yeah, he's a tough competitor. The one thing about Brando is he wears his heart out there on the ice, and he's a Bruin.
Was there any thought to going with Corpusalo in the third?
There was, yeah. We talked with all the coaches, and we decided to let him play out the third.
On the penalty shot, did you think that was a fair assessment? Because it looked like Mason had made a decent defensive play on that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a penalty, but I understand why they called it. Thanks.
Nikita, they seem to have you guys on your heels right from the get-go tonight. Was it trouble dealing with their speed and quickness?
We lost every battle. Soft on the puck, soft everywhere, not finishing checks. Just got embarrassed today.
When you guys haven't been able to string together, a streak yet, how frustrating has that been for you guys?
Yeah, we're taking a step forward and taking a step backwards. It's hard to win in this league. There's good teams. They're gonna put you on your heels. So you got to deal with pressure.
When you're kind of struggling like this, what's your process to kind of get out of it?
Well, I mean, we're 4-2-1 last 7, right? We were 4-1-1 last 6 going into this game. We had a good comeback in St. Louis. I thought we did a lot of good stuff in St. Louis, and today we weren't there. Our effort wasn't there. Hard to play against. It wasn't there, so that's cost us a game. They have a lot of skill up there. They bury on their chances.
You jumped in after Brando got hit. That's just a natural response, right?
Yeah, well, my teammate's laying on the ground. I think that's a good response. Yeah, good.
Thank you. Jeremy, their quickness seemed to give you guys trouble tonight. They were kind of all over you. What did you see?
I think they did a good job having a quick start, like you said, and we weren't ready for the push. And I think that's something that we need to regroup on and identify moving forward.
When they're dominating in your end, what is kind of your mindset to kind of paddle through that?
I think it's just like any game. It's giving myself a good position on the first shot and trusting my abilities on the second shot, and I didn't do that tonight. So I think I got to fix that, and I'm excited to, and we're gonna make sure that this is a building block for us, not a step back, and that's on us to do so.
Passes tonight and generating offense. What do you think the problem is there?
Yeah, I think just we weren't in the spots where we needed to be. What was our system, and then when we were there, we just couldn't connect, as you said. So I think that's something I think that we had pretty good last 2 games, and then today was again a step back in that direction. We just have to learn from it and keep building and not take any steps back with our structure or anything like that.
When it's a close game, 2-1 after 1, and they kind of blitz you with 3 goals. How do you come back from that? How do you kind of?
Yeah, I think we kind of showed it in St. Louis that we can also score 3 goals, in one period. But today it just wasn't the case. I don't think we were as connected as the St. Louis game. We didn't believe as much, So that's something that again we have to figure out inside of our team and be better.
Was there a belief that you could carry over that momentum in that game, and how frustrating was it that you weren't able to?
Yeah, you want to build from every game when you have a good third period like that, and then come in here and the first period wasn't as bad either. So I think that's something we have to build on, and it didn't work out. But luckily we have a game again in 2 days, so we have to refocus and play better then.